Activate. Okay, so this is a painting we are looking at here. Seeing this is a actual live painting. This is from God. This is a God painting, and if you notice the images in the storyboard, because a painting is a storyboard. Notice the images changing as the storyteller tells changing stories. Notice the people in the images, the picture change. So you'll see a woman appear. It appears to be lying in a corner, lying in a bed, and she's up on top of something. Up here, there's another person here. So you're seeing the people move up and down. Now again, these are images here. This is an image in a painting. Notice how the painting changes. There's no other paintings in the world that are able to change, to show a different story, for the painted pieces to physically move up and down or move around, or lettering to change by looking at it, because it tells a story. You can see people laying on the ground. You can see another person appearing over here and another person appearing, looks like over here in the corner. There's somebody that just appeared here. It looks like things have changed. There is what appears to be like a cheetah or leopard, some sort of animal, right here on the bottom. So this woman is here. There's another woman appearing here. Something's happening back here. Like, all of these things are changing. There's a different image as a story is being told. There's a person here that came up. There's a shadow here in the corner that came up. There's another shadow here. These are all new technologies from God. These are called the refractories of light that are seen through here, that you're able to see things. You see here a person is moving in an image on that man. This is called basically Heaven TV. This is used basically, again, this is something that can be or is from heaven, and can be used and accessed to anyone that is Philadelphia, who prays to all three, both Jesus and Jehovah, plus one, the free gift of the Holy Spirit, triune, all things triune, all things Philadelphia. If you are Philadelphia, God Kingdom Reign Church, and you do include and pray to all three in every prayer, including by name, separately on each prayer, all three, Jesus, Jehovah, Holy Spirit, you are Philadelphia, God's Kingdom Reign Church. This is the only church that goes to heaven. Any other churches or beliefs are, Jesus the Godhead said, I will vomit out of my mouth. So anyone, if you tell God, you say, well, God, I'm a Methodist, I'm Pentecostal, I'm Catholic, I'm Baptist, I'm Buddhist, I'm Muslim, I'm a Jewish, I'm a Christian. All of these things are said to be, at that point, Jesus will say, I'm sorry, we do not know you. I never knew you. Please depart from me, from us, as we never knew you. If you are not Philadelphia, then God does not know you. You are not known of God, and you are not okay in yourself. So anyone who is waiting on a great white throne of judgment at that point, to stand before and give an account for their lives, as every idle word spoken and every deed and action, at that point, you are waiting to judge yourself, because again it says by your own words you'll either be justified or condemned. So this is again any testimony or judgment testimony from yourself is condemned already, because anything speaking of yourself, there's no righteousness in you. The accuser accuses you day and night in heaven. So if the accuser accuses you day and night in heaven, your testimony of yourself is not valid or relevant to the enemy. So you can't quote the blood. So when you say, I overcome the enemy by the blood of the Lamb and the word of our testimony, you can't do that. You can't quote the blood, because it says, whosoever separate the Father from the Son, and whosoever separate the Son from the Father is the Antichrist. So if you separate Jehovah from Jesus, or Jesus from Jehovah, at that point you are the Antichrist. So they do not judge, as the judgment belongs to them already. It is a free gift and not through us. So, and nothing of ourselves, it's only by grace, through faith alone. So if you are Philadelphia and you are including all three, we can take you with us when we leave. So understand, God will take only their kingdom reign church, the Church of Philadelphia, when the tribulation does begin, when the 5 months of suffering, 5.5 months that do kick off. These parasites that are coming, there are about 156 of them. They come from the planet Nibiru. That is the wormwood planet. That is called the Netherlands, or the Netherworlds, which is neither here nor there. This is the planet that the fallen angels and their demons had all gone to after the flood. And so they came as humans there, and were cursed by someone who put a curse upon them. So and put a wolf curse, basically, like the wolf cursed them, and then they became all beasts. So they are beasts. They do not have voice boxes. The only way to speak to them is through telepathy. They come to this world to feed. They eat humans. So also they are toxic to humans. So understand, these are anaerobic beings. They do not require oxygen to live, and nothing in this world can kill them. So this is these anaerobic beings, these beasts. With them comes a beast system. This, they do serve a Hebrew God, so they serve Jesus, Jehovah, plus one, the free gift of the Holy Spirit, all things triune. They do serve Philadelphia. So what we at that point, because of this, they come to this world to make the world to toe a line. So they judge the world before it's time to judge. Now at that point, they bring about with them only destruction. And what would come at that point is, again, God did not send, or did not come for to cause condemnation or condemn the world. God came to save the world. God came for the sick, and not the healthy. They came for to seek and save that which was lost. And what was lost was, this was a backwards world. The backwards world, again, is because they called good evil and evil good. And being that this was the backwards world, and that these people, basically everyone in the world, because this was the great deception, is where the devil had tricked the entire world into following him. All the churches served 2 instead of 3. Being that the churches served 2 instead of 3, this brought divisions. So, because it is always as above, so below. As above, so below was never understood by the world, because it was a prophecy that no one understood. As they asked Jesus, how do I pray? And Jesus responded, you will need to at the end say, as on earth as it is in heaven. Well, if it's on earth as it is in heaven, we worship three in heaven. We worship both Jesus, Jehovah, plus one, the free gift of the Holy Spirit, all things triune. So we worship them and give them glory. So we don't need to worry about what other stuff's going on out there, because we serve a mighty God and they've got us. So definitely do not be afraid. We stand in who they say that we are, and we speak with the full authority of heaven. So again, we do not speak for ourselves, but we speak for them, and they act as consultants and tell us how to respond and how to do it, and do it the way they say. That's myself, Stephen Parker, Stephen with a V, Stephen Fossiferius Victor, and P. Chadwick, which is Prince Chadwick, Christ here after death, will and come kingdom. P. Chadwick is the firstborn son of Jesus Christ. I am the twin. I am Stephen Parker. I'm the twin. I'm the second born. Also God's best friend and first mate, and lover. All of these things, because again, we support each other's needs always, because again, we are agape, and agape is not of this world. Agape love is from heaven and cannot be understood at all by humans. So